But private credit is one of very important segments of alternative investment. And in 2015, it was 500 billion, and today it's $2 trillion of assets under management. It's growing tremendously globally, and the reason because after the 2008 financial crisis, regulators they start tightening their screws on the banks. So banks they were stepping out from this market, and more private investors they were coming in. So these are the sovereign wealth funds, these are the pension funds, and this is a patient capital. And in the region as well, in Saudi Arabia, they have Vision 2030, in the UAE, Vision 2040. So there is a lot of infrastructure projects and real estate projects are coming in the region, and we see tremendous demand for those projects. And the private credit is the only solution to help them achieve this growth. If you want to start a project, the bank will finance 60% of that project. So as a sponsor, as a developer, you will chip in 20%. Then there's a shortfall of 20%. So the private credit will finance that shortfall. And all the sovereign wealth funds, they find this market very interesting because the yield is very high. Normally on private credit, your yield is almost 300 to 600 basis points above the syndicated loan market, above the public bond markets. So you are getting very attractive yield, and also it's a diversification from your other investments. So, and all the developers and all the sponsors, they find this solution very vital for their growth, and especially this huge ambition in the region because of the Vision 2030, because of the Vision 2040, and private credit will definitely help them to achieve that objectives. Well, the GCC is now is catching up. The growth that will be coming over the next 4 to 5 years, the private credit, all the private equity funds, all the sovereign wealth funds, all the pension funds, they want to have exposure to the region. It's a quite stable region, and we expect globally over by 2028 or by 2030. By 2030, the private credit will be around $4 trillion industry, and the UAE and Saudi Arabia, they have huge projects as well. So there will be again around $300 billion private credit industry over the next 5 years.